It's called the Freedom Convoy, and it continues to block traffic on the Ambassador Bridge in Canada, and its impact is being felt for miles on freeways near Port Huron. You are looking at Sky 4 from over the Blue Water Bridge in Port Huron. It is a mess. You can see traffic there. It's backed up for miles because of the Ambassador Bridge and also all the traffic being rerouted. That developing news, it does top our news. It has been for the last couple of days now. This protest by Canadian truckers opposing the pandemic vaccine mandates. They are in Canada, and it continues. It's now in its third day, and it is disrupting so much and raising a lot of concern about international commerce.
18 naked cowboys in the showers and ram ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers and ram ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram ranch really rocks. Hot, hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard. Big bulging cocks ever so hard. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks ramming cowboy butt like a breed of ram wanting to rut. Big hard throbbing cocks getting sucked real deep. Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep. Ram Ranch, it rocks. Cowboys love big hard throbbing cocks. Naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. On their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. Hot, hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard. Big bulging cocks ever so hard. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks ramming cowboy butt like a breed of ram wanting to rut. Big hard throbbing cocks getting sucked real deep. Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep. Ram Ranch, it rocks. Cowboys love big hard throbbing cocks. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big hard throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. Wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. On their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.
And hello, everybody. Welcome once again to another edition of the Devil's Hour. My name is Geoff with a G, and for the next, hour or so, I'll be showcasing the weird, the wild, and the wonderful, all for you. How's everybody doing? Doing good? I'm doing all right. Um, it's another week. It's another week. Um, Making stuff work. Um, Hanging out with a very lovely lady for a brief little bit, but alas, a love connection wasn't made. But it's okay. We're still friends. She's really nice. She can also drink, which is also nice as well. Not that I'm a huge lush or whatever. And it's weird because I started doing this. I forgot I didn't make a drink. So I'm going to go old school and have a drink. Yeah. It's actually a rather nice bourbon. I like that one a lot. So I don't mind doing it. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? That's right, Fox News. So, we're gonna do this right. I don't like to do edits if I don't have to, so we'll blow you up. There we go. Boom. Alright. I gotta make myself laugh sometimes. You know how it works. Um, so, Dave Chappelle. Right, the comic for the common man who never says anything controversial or anything other than, the misogyny, the homophobia, the transphobia, and whatnot. Uh, Actually recently attended his local Yellow Springs, Ohio community meetings, this is a place just outside Dayton, Ohio. Um, and They were discussing some housing developments that were coming in. And good old hearted Dave there threatened to remove a couple of his businesses from the area if um, this planning was coming in place, which included things like affordable housing, uh, right? Now, Chappelle actually owns like several residential and business properties inside that area, which totals out into millions of dollars. Basically, this man goes, "If you bring these houses in, I'm going to pull the millions of dollars that I have here out," extorting and threatening and blackmailing the town. Right? Common people. Yeah. I wasn't aware that Dave Chappelle's middle name was Karen. I just love that joke. Uh, so recently, the Department of Justice has arrested one Heather Morgan, along with her husband Ilya Lichtenstein, for allegedly conspiring to launder $4.5 billion in stolen cryptocurrency. And the announcement, the Department of Justice actually called it called its confiscation of 94,000 bitcoins, about $3.5 billion, in case to be the agency's largest electronic seize ever. And here is what's what. That's not the craziest thing about this whole story. This is.
Never forget, weirdest is most original. This song is for the entrepreneurs and hackers, all the misfits and smart slackers. What? Russell Khan, the Versace better win. Come real far, but don't know where I'm heading. Motherfucking crocodile of Wall Street. Silver on my fingers and boots on my feet. Always be a goat, not a goddamn sheep. Email me, fuck your message at the beep. Beep, 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 beep. Spirit of a revolutionary, power of a dictator. Love to be contrary, but I'm fly like a gator. I've got pilot blood, I'm a real risk taker. Pirate riding the flood, badass money maker.
Yeah. I thought about showing the whole video, but it doesn't get better. It's also one of those sort of videos I put in at the end of this segment normally, but because it's newsworthy, I figured I'd throw it on now. So yeah, that's Razzle Khan. Her rap persona, which is, as she puts it, kind of like Genghis Khan, but with more pizzazz. And based on that music, it's a wonder they got caught at all. So Valentine's Day is, just about upon us, and for Valentine's Day, the Idaho Potato Commission, you heard me, the Idaho Potato Commission wants to add to your moray to your night by selling Freet by Idaho. That's right. If you want your partner if you have a partner, or if you are that partner who loves the smell of French fries, to be honest, it's great because I'm trying to date again, and I'm really trying to look for that special someone. Anyway, there's also this.
Hello, Texas! You guys ready to start this evening? Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Yeah, I wonder what's changed in the world. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. What's changed in the world? COVID-19. Everything is hard. Hey, when you're Joe Biden. Hey, a rough day at the office is putting on a pair of shoes. Let's go, Brandon. What has he fixed? Hey, he's gonna fix everything. The only thing Joe Biden has fixed was the election.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
I love you too, sir. There's a lot of guys that love me here. It's okay. What do you mean? I don't understand. We all know why. Get up. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Yeah, I wonder what's changed in the world. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. What's changed in the world? If you're a Democrat, you can't even fathom that concept. He's an elder statesman. My ass. The only part of that that's accurate is elder. And I mean really elder. If Don Jr. was on tape saying to a prostitute while smoking crack that the Russian mob has his laptop and they may use it against his father and their administration, that would be newsworthy. If it was Don Jr., it would be. Do you think the media would have a problem with this? Enough is enough. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Yeah, I wonder what's changed in the world. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. Raise your hand if you've been in Facebook jail. What's changed in the world?
He lost.
It's true. Fuck Don Jr. Anyways, we've got a great show today. So make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be cool, groovy, and we will be right back. How's everybody doing? We doing good? Glad. It's been fun so far. You know what? Let's talk about our first guest, shall we? I believe we shall. Yeah. Let's talk about If Not For Me is a four-person metalcore band from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which isn't terribly far from where I'm at right now. They like to deliver their own brand of catchy choruses, driving riffs, and hard-hitting breakdowns with an explosive live performance. You can definitely hear it on their upcoming release, which is going to be called Eulogy. Drops at the end of the month, this being February. In fact, February 25th is when it's supposed to drop, so definitely pick the record up. And in fact, I'm about to showcase you, I think their lead single off of that record, which is called Bury Me. You'll see the band, and then I happen to know somebody who's in this video, so it's kind of dope. So stay tuned, watch the thing, and yeah, If Not For Me, Bury Me, everybody.
Have we even scratched the surface, or have we been this way before?
but there's only so much I can take. We can't do this anymore. Have we fallen short of words to speak? Forgetting every memory, ladder me straight through your teeth again. You left me for dead. You left me for dead. Carry me with your hands around my neck. Lay me down in the crowd instead. You left me for dead. Why do you build me up just to sit and watch me fall? Second chances never matter. I won't change a thing at all. So take my place before I wake. The sorts of me you can't erase. Forever take their place inside your head. You left me for dead. You left me for dead. Carry me with your hands around my neck. Lay me down in the crowd instead. You left me for dead. You left me for
If not for me, wasn't that dope? A lot of fun. The aerial artist is a friend of mine, Krista Younglove, from out of the Harrisburg area. So really great sideshow performer. So happy to help and promote stuff. So yeah, hey, as you guys know, I like to showcase the weird, the wild, and wonderful right here on this channel, and that includes short films. And so the love I love to give are the 48-hour ones because they don't get nearly enough. And so I really like the one I'm about to show you today, and it actually was like a few years ago actually selected to show at Cannes, the Cannes Film Festival, which I think is pretty dope. So check this out.
Dan Tuinstra. Nee, ik heb nu even geen tijd. Ik ben nu bij mijn zoon. Zorg maar dat die neuscorrectie van mevrouw de Boer verplaatst wordt naar morgen. Eten, daar bel ik je voor terug. Sushi? Nee, alsjeblieft geen sushi. Ik kan helemaal niet met stokjes eten. Regel maar wat anders. Ja, tot vanmiddag. Hoi.
Kom je nou nog helpen?
Jongen, houd nou maar op. Ze komt niet meer terug. Ik wil je moeder ook terug. Hoe deed je dat nou precies, dat met je armen? Zo, dat.
Hi, Boobdini here. Are you bored in the house and in the house bored? Well, we have the answer for you. It's the brand new burlesque deck. It will help you play with yourself while you're home alone.
Solitaire has never been this sexy. Ooh, Miss Orchid May goes right on top of Simone Del Mar.
Bored playing with yourself? Play with others.
Zoom has never been this much fun.
2, 3, war! War! Ooh, I have a now just slightly by Simone Del Mar. Yay! Hanky panky.
Not only do you get these 52 amazing playing cards, but we've included this, a cheat sheet of who the 26 performers are. Buy yourself a deck today. Cure the boredom at burlesquedeck.com.
A lot of fun, right? I really dig that a lot. So it's a really cool film. I love showcasing these things. So thank you for indulging me, as it were. Yeah, how are we doing? Doing all right? Good. Cheers. Proper glass this time. Let's talk about our next guest, shall we? So I had the good fortune of meeting this amazing performer a few years ago at the Southern Sideshow Hootenanny in New Orleans. I hope to see them again soon. I was also privileged to perform with them or on the stage the same night for the Troop Night, the last Hootenanny that occurred. So who am I talking about? I'm talking about Charlie Thargic, the pain-proof clown, who's actually part of the really cool and awesome, sensational Stolen Stitches troupe, who I get to interact with. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I've showcased all the other members on this show, save this person. So, now, what I really dig about Charlie, and I talked to them about this at the time too, was I like the whole kind of punk rock clown aesthetic and the willingness to do the weird. I mean, it gets weird. If you don't believe me, check this out.
Let's skirt the issue of discipline. Let's start an illusion with hand and pen. Read the words and start again. Accept the gift of sin. The gift of pleasure is bleeding to smother my words. The four walls drain me dry of all imagination. Crying out to be told to stand still. Crying out to be told to stand still. The price of red death is the price of true love. The nights of red death are the nights of true love. The price of red death is the price of true love. The nights of red death are the nights of true love. The Black Queen jumps through my skin. The King of Hearts is waiting. Close to home. Someone shooting outside. Trigger fingers itching. Another moving target. More blood on your supplies. More blood for the price of red death. Nailing you to the wall. Nailing you to the Spanish mystic. Nailing you to the wall. Nailing you to the wall. Nailing you to the Spanish mystic. Nailing you to the wall. Three shots ring out to scream.
What'd you guys think? Kind of crazy, right? But in a good, disturbingly kind of sexy way. I don't know. Charlie Thargic, can't wait to work with them again. Anyways, how we doing? We doing okay? You know what time it is, right? Let's try it. Let's talk a little sideshow history, shall we? So today, I want to talk about William Bankier, aka Apollo, the Scottish Hercules. That's right, Apollo, the Scottish Hercules. I didn't make his name. He was actually born back in like 1870 to a family of hand loom weavers, which at that point in time was kind of being phased out because Industrial Revolution and whatnot. And as such, the young child wanted nothing to do with it, so he ran away and joined the circus, like you do, around age 12. Now, of course, he got caught, returned home, and so young Willie escaped again and made his way all the way to Canada, Canada's hat, where he actually joined the Porgy O'Brien's Roadshow. Originally, he was just working as a roustabout, people just setting tents up and whatnot. But around age 15, he ended up replacing the circus's strongman, who became really unreliable because I don't know why, just couldn't hold his liquor or drunk or whatnot. So he took his place. And so, in addition to things like weightlifting and other feats of strength, he also learned how to wrestle and box to do exhibitions. There's another fun picture of him, like all posed out. During this time period, he actually was at the time called Carl Clendon, the Canadian Strong Boy. And he had performed with people as like William Muldoon, Jack Kilrain. He was part of the Buffalo Bills Wild West show for a bit, which was pretty big. He also did some circuit stuff and everything like that. And he did a thing called Bostocks, which was another kind of circusy sideshowy thing. But what he did there, unfortunately, there's no live pictures of this because of the difficulty this is. But I do have this, which explains that he had a harness and he lifted an elephant. He lifted an elephant, people. The fuck? It's crazy. So after a few years, he ended up moving back to Britain, to England, and he started calling himself Apollo, the Scottish Hercules. And then around, 1900 or so that put him about 30, he actually wrote him a book, which is really cool, called The Ideal Physical Culture, kind of like How to Be a Strongman. In later years, he also partnered with a guy by the name of Monte Salda, who was part of the Montague Circus, and they founded the Apollo Salda Academy, which was there to train, and it was a school to train strongmen. And they did, so that existed for a long time. And he kept doing this stuff up until like the age of 79, when he finally passed away in 1949. So yeah, dope, right? Apollo, the Scottish Hercules. He just needed somebody better to tell his names. Anyways, we'll be right back.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
That's right. If you're in Texas. If you're not, talk to them. They may be able to get it to you too. I don't know. I just work here. I don't know anything. Anyways, but what I do know is what I have coming up next. For those people who are new to this channel and whatnot, or this thing, I've been doing this for almost 2 years. Actually, yeah, it'll be almost 2 years. So I was on a Twitch channel, like this different from what I'm doing now, and so I was still showcasing some really great acts. And so I'm wanting, this is my spot where I get to showcase those now, especially when they don't, they haven't produced anything new as of yet. So I want to make sure, but I want to make sure their names are still out there. So this is by no means a thing like that. So what I want to talk about, Robert, Sean, and Robot, aka Tartar Control. These are 3 fun-time buddies who love music, and they are on a mission to bring rockin' good times via the bowels, but into your heart. So Robert and Sean started their epic journey in the suburbs of Salt Lake City, Utah, where they performed for the Tabernacle Choir. They gave hugs to sweetly handicapped super children and lip-synced to Huey Lewis and the News. With the invention of their drummer/bassist Robot, they hit the roads with their sights on Los Angeles, and inspired by such bands as The Vandals, Leftover Crack, and Lawrence Welk, Tartar Control is actually here to bring you a musical experience that can only be described as a loud hug. Aww. What I'm showcase you here is a live session from the Bridge City Sessions, which is pretty cool. I really dig this track a lot. Here you go. Tartar Control, everybody.
Listen!
I know.
How old's the planet?
How old's the planet?
Yes, this
6,000 years old. Everybody knows that.
Some people don't. Some
Really?
people, maybe those watching right now, believe it's millions of years old. Did you know that they're wrong?
Yes, I know that they are very wrong.
They have not done their Bible math.
Not at all.
Which is as such.
Yes.
First, number 1, count up all the begats.
Thousands of them.
You count them all up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you multiply that by the distance from here to heaven.
33 miles, as we all know from homeschool.
Then you divide that by the square root of wives that Joseph Smith had.
Also 33, as it turns out. Weird coincidence.
What do you get?
6,000 years old. 6,000.
Science won't tell you that.
Nope.
It'll tell you there's global warming and that we're running out of food.
More like Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Oh,
right? Oh, burn!
You did it! Oh, science is not real.
Afraid not.
But you know what's real? What's that? This.
How did God do it, by the way?
What? Whoa! You quiet down, sir. They better. Listen.
Yes.
It's not even the question, Sean.
Mm-hmm. What is?
That's not how old it is.
Oh.
The real question is how did the Lord do it?
How did God create the universe?
Did he hire some Latinos outside of a Home Depot?
No, but that's how a robot was built.
Yes. Good work. He's Hispanic.
That's right.
He has no accent.
No.
Nope. But you're looking good. Yes. Listen, this is how the Lord did it.
How's that?
Well, we wrote a song about it. What's it called?
My God's cock.
Let's do it! What
I think we're done here.
Okay.
That's good.
Tartar control, everybody. Yeah, I had a chance. I know Sean a bit, and really dig their sound and stuff like that. They're kind of a hiatus at the moment, but that doesn't mean we can't give them love, right? So follow them on social media, download their albums on all your favorite download service, which one that is. Do so because it's really good and a lot of fun. Yeah. Anyway, how we doing? We doing okay? Cheers. All right, let's talk about our next guest, shall we? So, who I want to talk about? I want to talk about Death Loves Veronica. They're actually a dark electro / dark wave / post punk, and at times kind of a little post industrial stuff. It's a solo project for the former lead singer of Veronica's Veil, which is Veronica Campbell. Hence why there's Veronicas all over the place. It's pretty dope. She started doing this project as on its own back in like 2018 with like a demo album, and then it's done things like singles, an EP, and 2 records. In fact, she just released one last year, and she just released this thing, which is a kind of fun single. It's called "Fuck Like Me," because you know me and my love of obscenities, and my love of the darkness and weird, crazy shit. And so here we go. Death Loves Veronica, Fuck Like Me. You're welcome. Death Loves Veronica, everybody. Wasn't that dope? Fuck like me. Never a truer statement has been said. uh, I gotta laugh at myself sometimes, which is fair. Anyways, did you guys have a good time? I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I had a great time showcasing the weird, the wild, and the wonderful for you. And so I want to thank you for tuning in every week and making sure that you like and subscribe to the channel that I always don't think about until the end of the show because professional. Anyway, let's get some big thanks out there, shall we? Yeah, I think we should. Let's do some big thanks. All right, so who should we thank first? Well, obviously, first, we got to thank If Not For Me, which you can follow them on Instagram at If Not For Me. And then I have a big, long thing here, too, so if you want to tune in and do that, it goes directly to their merch. But they also have a website that I neglected to put on the thing because professional. You can follow them at ifnotformeband.com as well to track down their stuff as well. Otherwise, you can go to www.theoriarecords.com/if-for-me. Because I didn't want to make things simple. Anyways, but no, they're pretty dope. Go check it out. Also, Charlie Thargic. Such an amazing, amazing performer. Follow them on Instagram at Charlie Thargic. Or you can, you know what? Contribute directly and have them make sure they can make more arts, which is by Venmo. You can Venmo at CT Hargic. So capital C, capital T, Hargic. And finally, Death Loves Veronica, which you can follow on at Instagram at Death Loves Veronica _official. And then you can go to Bandcamp, so deathlovesveronica.bandcamp.com to pick up their records, including Fuck Like Me. Fuck Like Me, Fuck Like Me. I don't know. It's the holiday in me right now with Valentine's Day. But also reminds me we need to also have our retro thanks, which is including thanking a Tartar Control, which follow them on Instagram at Tartar_Control, and then download. They have 2 full-length albums you can download right now on your favorite download service. Did you guys have a good time? Once again, I said that earlier, but I had a great time. I enjoy doing this stuff and showcasing everything for you, every week. So thank you for watching my descent into slow madness and showcasing you the weird, the wild, and the wonderful. I greatly appreciate it. Share the videos. Showcase stuff weird like that. And here's another aside. So at the very beginning of the show, I always do a thing before the credits. And this week, I actually made that video because it's a really hysterical story considering the Freedom Convoy in Canada, where some people are circumventing them and fucking with them because the fucking Freedom Convoy is ridiculous. And so they started putting the Ram Ranch song, like blasting it over their CB so they can't really communicate with each other. The dude who makes that song, the original song, made like 400 sequels to the thing, so they've got plenty of stuff to work with. What I showcased was a cool metal cover, which I dug, and I just put it over news clips for the show itself. But just as an aside. Anyways, everybody, be safe, be cool, be groovy, and as always, keep drinking. Cheers.